Just try to understand why we're taking trades here. So this is a good example on gold. Once you start understanding the you know, how important it is that levels are tested and where there'll be reactions and how important these gaps are, like you can see in gold, the only gap is here that remains on the 1 hour. Everything else is filled, right? This gap was filled, everything here was filled. So it's kind of important that they hold this, that they at least put up a fight here and hold this, right? If they don't, because all of this is tested, there's a good chance that this is gonna severely dump, probably at least to this, and then put it and then see what happens there. So because of that, it's just important that you grasp that, you know what I mean, and understand that, understand that this is a good area to be taking a shot at it. Now, I don't usually like trading in the upper range here, but this upper range is not too bad because everything's been tested down here already. So this is the lowest thing to test, and I honestly think that we're headed here because we did a decent test on the 4 hour, I believe, continuation. Yeah, so it was a 4 hour continuation. So down here. So yesterday when I had to close my trades, when we took trades here, what were we looking at, right? Like when we took trades here 2 days ago or whenever it was, we were looking at this 4 hour continuation, right? Like we were looking at this is actually like a daily, or it could be even a weekly continuation. So there's a gap right here. So this is these are the two main gaps that we're looking at, right? There's a gap here and there's another gap here. So when the price is coming down here, all these have been tested, right? Even this gap is like, there's not much of a gap there. It was tested here. So like the next thing for there to be action is going to be on the next untested level, which is the gap. Now it's not, you again, you shouldn't be looking at the gap for an area for them to buy. The gap is just, it just shows you what they're actually doing, or like it just shows you that there's an untested level there. What they're actually testing here is tops of these, right? And then when they came down and did this, they're testing this order block and this gap, holding this swing. Came back up here. The reason that they're failing here, there's a gap here, untested level, liquidity up here too. So taking the liquidity, moving down. But because this was so clean, they had such a good, such a nice 4 hour, they had a nice higher time frame close up here. I think this is even a daily. Let's just move to the daily here chart. Yeah, see, this is even a daily continuation down here. So they're continuing on this daily, right? This daily swing right here. They had, when they have closes above like this, when they have daily closes above the previous highs, it's a really good sign that when they come back and test this, that they're gonna make new highs up here. That's what you should be shooting for, so you should be shooting for here, even just any action over top of this. I don't know, that's kind of the best way I can break down trading, you know what I mean? For longer term trades, you should be thinking of, you should be trying to figure out what the next like day or two candles are going to look like. For shorter term trades, you should be thinking about what's the next 4 hour candle going to look like, and then you enter in on smaller time frames. That's trading in a nutshell, right? Like you're trying to figure out what's going to happen on the next, the next bigger time frame candle. Anyway, hope that helped.